Hello, everybody. This is Living with the Darkness through Changing and Dreaming. Today we have a scene in the Field of Free Hair where William is received a letter from Baron Leon for what he caused. He asks for payment for what he wrought, and William pays $200 to this guard, saying, "Leave me be now." Basically, they had this small conversation where William just like told him some, angry words. And guard tried to be a guard, but then William told him to fuck off. And that's where Misha finds him if she's looking for him.
She's not necessarily looking for him, but she could be right there while this is happening.
Yeah. And William looks at her and says, "What a douche."
What the hell was that?
Basically, Leon asked $50 from me for making commoners work by writing to his wall, idiot house cat. I mean, I told the guy, he's the one who ordered the guys. He could have just done the job himself, but no. I paid $200 for the commoners. He ordered them to work, and then the guard said, "You made them work because you did this." And I said, "He ordered it. Leave me be."
I think you did right to pay it.
No, of course I did. Those are for commoners. Like, I didn't know the commoners were going to work. I would have told my guards to do it, but Leon is good at using shit, as I was saying for 100 times, like as I have said 100 times. We need to talk.
Okay.
He actually goes towards one of the rooms. One of the big size. This is a huge size freehold, so he puts a.
They could actually go up to the living quarters where it would just be them.
Yeah, there's a lot of people around probably.
I mean, there's a whole living space that they can chill in, so it's fine.
Yeah, there's training grounds and all that jazz, blah blah blah, right now. But he basically has a couple things to say and ask. The guards caught me. I used Wayfair and fastly wrought what I wanted to write and fucked off.
Well, you didn't really care that much. I don't think you were going for secrecy there.
No, he knows the message now. That I can call him an idiot wherever, how I fucking want to. Okay. I got 45 draws. I will make them 50 and then give it to the Democratic City of Brooklyn. Sam is looking for getting a proper force of soldiers or police force. We need guards.
Well, what it boils down to is we're going to have to be taxed.
They're already taxed. Small dose of tax that has been going on for a while, but well. The guards already being paid. The living folk was already getting taxed by Isidore regarding payments of the guards. I talked with Sam. He is looking for a captain of the guard. He wanted me to be, but I said no.
Why?
Pardon?
Why?
Because I don't want to be tied down to bureaucracy like you, Paul, and all of those are friends right now.
It's not about being tied down to bureaucracy. It's about trying to make a difference.
It's about being tied down to bureaucracy. Because if I am the captain of the guard of Brooklyn, I can't just go help I just can't go help in Bronx. Because I'm the captain of the guard of Brooklyn. I just can't do what I fucking want if I am someone something. If I am just William Black, I can do whatever the fuck I want. That's the reason I didn't want to become a governor. That's the reason I didn't want to become a councilman.
She just looks at him, and she kind of smiles, just sort of a sad little smile, and she's like, "You're more like Maxine than you even realized, aren't you?"
I am. She was right about a lot of things. And yes, You understand my point now. William Black can whatever the fuck he wants. He can just go to Manhattan, help the Baron. You can just go to Bronx and aid the Baron. You can just go call, house cat to fucking Leon. If I am a member of the working class and someone who's working, especially to Leon, because I will work for Sam, it's going to be a huge problem for Sam and for you and for everybody who's working in the state. Like, I'm already bringing a lot of problems to the state. I don't want to bring more.
William, you are my problem. We are in a motley together, and it's well known.
I know,
so it's life. I don't care.
I got a better candidate anyway. I wanted this Desiree, but Desiree didn't want to come here. So I was thinking, Bill Freedom. Before you say something, just listen. He is intimidating. And you need intimidation when you are a guard, captain of the guard. I will train those guards as best as I can. I will try to find like old guards. I will train them in artist sword and shield, brawl. You can even train them in like firearms if you want to. But we need best equipments for them. Like, they need to have the best equipments in this fucking barony. And I will pay for it all by myself.
I am better actually with my knife than I am with a gun.
And I know I'm better than you in fighting with the knife or sword. I just want to, like, I want to delegate right now because we need to do a lot of shit. And we need to do it fast. Because if we caught off guard regarding this barony, democratic state of Brooklyn, Leon is just going to roll over us. He is we had time, we don't have time anymore. We need to do these stuff immediately. Like, we need to start working harder than we used to. Because he is just going to fucking roll over us if we can't get our shit together.
All right, can I say something?
Go on.
First of all, I don't have any problem with any of that stuff. The only thing I will say is you're trying to make us sound like we're terrible people because we chose a way that we can make change.
God damn, no.
No, I'm just saying I'm going to defend us. We chose this, and it is our way of handling this.
No, listen, you are misunderstanding my word. I'm not saying you are bad because you are a councilwoman. I'm proud of you because, I love Amber because, I just, as he kind of, looks at her and says, she is just, I just like that she isn't, politician. Like, that thing about, her councilwoman thing just made me crazy. I loved it when she said, I want to make a change.
Love, huh?
What?
You know what?
I know what?
You know.
What do you tell me? Go on.
Oh, please. Keep pretending like the word love means nothing.
He opens his hand. What are you talking about? Just fucking tell what you want to say.
I knew you and Amber were getting serious, and that's cool and all, but the word love... I've had far too many conversations with you about such things.
I beg your pardon?
How many conversations had... You are being absolutely terrible at this lying thing. You and I have discussed the idea of relationships and love and all of these things, and every single time you're like, oh, no, I'll never do that. I'll never do that. I'll never do that. And just now you said that about her.
So fucking what?
So...
Can't you be happy because I'm happy with someone?
I'm not...
And put it in my face? No, that's exactly what you're doing right now.
No, it is not what I'm doing.
But just be happy because I actually moved on from something, okay? Because I had a terrible fucking life experience that I want to move on. And yes,
Oh, yeah.
I do love her.
Good. And she will smile at that. And her eyes definitely avert, though. Like, they tilt away for a second. before she turns back. And she'll just be like, I mean, I'm not like this big proponent of true love and all that bullshit, but like, it's kind of nice seeing you not being stuck.
I am stuck in a lot of things, but I'm trying to move on in certain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Besides, how did you actually expect me to say that word and not have me make a comment? I mean, really, let's be serious here.
You make a lot of comments about a lot of things, Misha. I was just thinking that you would give me a break because Leon just become a fucking count.
Yes, but you're important too.
I am less important when this motherfucker is a count.
No, you are for me a much bigger priority than him.
Okay, can we go back to talking about Leon? I feel uncomfortable.
No, listen, I have an oath with you.
I have an oath.
I don't have any damn oath with him. So therefore, you are priority. And you know what? I'm not going to make you have any more of this discussion because your feelings are your own damn business. But I just wish you could have figured it out sooner. Now, back to the other subject.
Listen, talk with Sam, okay? Bill's freedom can be a good guy with your education, my help, maybe some help from whole this council members needs to fucking work right now. Like they need to work more because like if we won't, Leon is gonna roll over us.
All right, the deal with Bill is, first of all, he has given so much of his life. How much of his? I mean, he spent 100 years. He said in the dreaming, 100 years. Do you realize how long he spent there, forced to fight for other people? And if he chooses to fight, then that's fine. But don't put him in a situation where he basically feels like he has to do this.
When did I put someone to do something that they have to?
I'm just warning you.
He's a fucking slave like I was. I know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, no, not, kinda you do. Kinda. But yours did not last 100 years, did it?
No, my last 15 years, but it felt like 100.
I'm sure it did. Well, his probably felt like 1,000.
We don't know. It may have felt like 100 years, but it's not about that. Okay, listen. Bill, if Bill doesn't want to, we will find someone else. If he can't anybody, I will fucking do it. It's fine.
No, listen, I mean...
It's gonna make me stuck. I will hate it, but I will do it if need be.
Just talk to him. Ask him if he's willing to fight for his newfound freedom.
I kind of needed you to do it.
Why?
Because I am not a council member. It needs to be a council member who goes near him.
Well, I would need to know that Sam actually wanted this before I did it.
Sam offered me. I said no, and then I presented Bill. He said, I want to meet with him, but first you need to talk to him. And I said, I don't work for you. We laughed, and said, how about Misha does it? And Misha already stays with him. And he said, okay, I just want to meet with have a conversation, talk. And if he can't find anybody and Bill doesn't accept it, or Bill is bad for the job, I will do it.
Bill is still learning. And, maybe if we can... I just don't want him to feel forced. That's the last thing he needs right now. But
you're completely right.
Fine, William, I will talk to him.
Okay. Now, there is a second thing. I'm going to ask Vanessa to move on to Brooklyn.
She got to ask her to move to Brooklyn? Why?
Yes, because the things, we are kind of centralized in Brooklyn. Dixie is in Brooklyn. I am in Brooklyn. I will ask her to be in Brooklyn because I will need her to educate commoners. She is extremely well individual who has a bunch of books. She's helping us for everything we need. She said that education needs to be happening. She's a good teacher. She looked after us when we were, in the deep dreaming.
Look, and
Or
it's
dreaming.
up to her. She can live where she wants.
Exactly.
So talk to her.
I'm just gonna talk to her, and we're gonna open a school here. Like, we're gonna fund it. We're gonna open a fucking school here. That's a second thing. Like, we need to work on that as well. I'm gonna ask Amber's help, if you're okay with that, to open a school.
I do feel Puka might have problems teaching.
No, like, not Puka. I'm gonna ask Amber's help to find teacher and fund them as a councilwoman. Like, if not funding them, basically finding the best teachers that is possible, because the kids will need, like, Changeling history. They will need to learn about the kids. They will need to learn etiquette. We need to find the best teachers for these people, if not different teachers. So I think Amber can be, she's a people's person. She can find good people, in my opinion, at least.
William, I like Amber. I don't have any problem with her. Do what you'd like.
I wanted to talk to you because you're a councilwoman, and the half of the shit I'm saying needs to happen immediately. I'm gonna work for those and, like, gonna fund those if I can. I will spend a lot of money, and I need your help. Like, most importantly, from everything, I need your goddamn help. So that's why I was saying, like, as you are my questioner, like, you question the things I do to make this idea better. I'm telling you because, like, we can make this idea even better.
Of course I question everything. It's what I do. It's kind of what most of us do. I mean, Jay really doesn't. But, like, you question everything, I question everything, and certainly Hall questions everything. It's kind of what we do around here.
Okay. So I will talk with the Amber, maybe even a Rav, and get their help for finding teachers. I will invite Vanessa. I will talk with Vanessa, try to get her here. Maybe I will give her my house, like, not my house, actually. I will try to help her with her rent until she can deal with her own.
If she needs to, she can stay some nights here too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the thing I needed to know. Like, if she can stay here for a while, because she is going to teach here. Why
couldn't she? I mean, honestly, we always said this place was open to people who needed it. And if she needs some place to crash, at least, obviously she can't crash here constantly, but she can, because of bedlam issues. But she can certainly stay here for a few days, go out there, stay somewhere else for a few days, and come back for a few days.
You are a gem. Okay, I will let her know. Third thing. This is something we talked. This is something we like. The sort of two things we talked already. You were gonna do one thing, but, like, this is your shit that I'm just bringing on the table right now. Like, this is where, like, I wanted Councilwoman Misha to be a thing.
I already am a thing.
Like, you already are a thing, but, like, this is the reason why I just think that you're the perfect council person regarding the development of the state. We were talking about trods. We have possible 5 trod doors that is going to open. You wanted one to lead to the sea.
Even better, to the far dreaming sea.
There's 2 of them to go to the far dreaming sea.
2 of them?
No, far dreaming sea. I asked 2 of those doors to lead into, or 3, to trade posts in the Concordia. There are a lot of merchant places in New York, in Concordia, that's known with their trade agreements, trade, commerce. I talked with the Maurice, and Maurice told me he needs raw materials. This is a demand that Maurice has. But I'm not a councilman, and I don't understand from commerce. But I have a friend who's professional about this, which is you. You know the supply and demand better than I do. You know you read books about this shit.
I have gone to school, yes.
I need you to search the demand in New York, everywhere, not just Prosperity, everywhere. What can't be supplied?
What can't be supplied?
Yes, what can't be supplied in this place right now?
I mean, that's a really big area with a ton of people.
Pardon?
That's a really big area and a ton of people. That is really hard to research because it's just such a large thing you're asking for.
I will help you with this. We will try to make an assessment. We will talk with all the traders. It will take 15 minutes if they spare time for us. And I will work with them if you just prepare the questions for me. I will fill those questions. You know I have free time. I will ask those questions. I will be nice. And when we got the demand, we will make a deal with the trods to be opened into these merchant places. I talk with Sam. Weekly caravans arriving here. Every month we will send caravans outside. We will ask some percentage from what is sold and what is going to be sold. Half of those percentage will go to the Bernie, half of this percentage will come to this freehold to cover up the expenses.
To keep it in good shape.
Exactly. At the same time, we will need to like investigate the cauldron houses, see what they need. We need to investigate everywhere and see what they fucking need. So when we got the demand that what can't be supplied here, we will find and supply it and earn money out of it because it will be sold in our place. And like this can be free for the Democratic state of Brooklyn, and we can ask more tax out of it for other places.
You're referring to different types of taxing. There's the import. No, there's the import taxes and there's the export taxes. And so it's possible to get hit with both depending on everything.
Yes. So we will get import and export tax, like let's just say 6% of whatever is sold will come to us, or 10%, whatever. 10 may be too high.
10 is too high.
Let's just say 5. 250 will go to the Bernie. 250 will remain here. Or if you want, we can just send 4 of them, like 4% to the Bernie and 1% to here. So the Bernie will get more. We will be,
well, the reality is we're going to end up paying taxes on this freehold as well. So they're going to get back part of what we get anyway.
It's not like, like what I was trying to say, it's not a tax, it's more like a fee. Like we ask for a fee for working with us. If someone from, let's just say, if Maurice wants to go outside and sell, we do it for free. But if the Cauldron House in Brooklyn, Cauldron House in Queens comes here and says, we wish to buy stuff, okay, cool. We earn from what they buy from others. And if that guy wants to export to the other merchants, we say, you pay us 5% of what you sold. Because you use our trod. This is going to be free for Brooklyn. This is going to be a fee for others.
She nods and she's like, I get the concept of what you're saying, and let me think about it a bit.
I will, when you create the questions, I will ask them. I promise you. I will go everybody, be nice boy, ask every fucking, even if I will enter the county if need be. I will ask those questions. The commerce and money is the key to win any war because the wars won by money as much as it's been won by, brute force and others, or numbers. If we can get a lot of money, we can pay education. We can pay the guards. We can give them guns, bows, arrows, swords and shield, halberds, whatever they fucking need. And we can just, I talk with Sam, we can have emergency money for emergency stuff. But I told him I will pay the guards from my own pocket. So you have an investor in this.
We need to figure that out, some of that. But in the money, I get you. That's a thing. We'll figure that out. Maybe not right this exact minute, because that's going to take a lot more work than just you and me talking here.
I talked with Sam. Sam is okay. I don't think council will create a problem for this. Like I talked with Sam and I said, I will talk with council and Misha. He said, okay. If council is a problem, they can vote for this. They can say like, how about we don't do this? Like, this within your right to say, I want to get this to voting. So if the council says, how about we do this, YOLO, they can vote for it and it's fine. If they don't want to do it, that's on them.
Well, it's our choice what we do with the freehold. If we're going to cut deals and work with the government, that's its own thing.
Exactly.
So that's fine. I mean, and I think, and I have a feeling that, all right, we're talking Paul and I, and basically think about it this way: the council is made up of Rav and Hall and 3 business owners. So we all kind of get the idea of this whole thing. I don't think you're going to find too many complaints.
Exactly. Like, these people will come in. They will buy from your place. They will stay at Coldern houses. They will drink at the fucking, what was the name of that place? Vixen. They will, how do I say this? They will buy from Reese. Everybody will be fine with this.
Mm-hmm.
And this buying stuff will also have a return for those, individuals in the living individuals. Like, you will pay your people better if the demand is more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody will earn from this if the money gets better and better.
Wait, I get it.
Along with security, I will provide that security. Like, if anybody comes from outside, my mercenary group is growing. I will give them my mercenary group as a protection. As much as we give in, this place will be much fucking better.
I think you need a beer.
No, I need to tell you more. I talk with the Sam about a fourth thing that will come after this regarding a tax specifically created for business owners. When your jobs gets better, I told them that the business owners should pay more tax because they earn more.
Well, the thing is, when I say business owners, I mean we already pay taxes to the U.S. government and to the state. So if you're referring to chimerical business owners,
yes.
That's a different thing.
Chimerical business owners, like if you make trade in chimerical money, you need to pay like more taxes to the government.
I occasionally will make the chimerical thing. I don't mind paying taxes for my part of that if that's what needs to happen.
I just said it because remember Mr. The librarian in the Tarnar.
Fezzelwig.
Remember how we remember the Fezzelwig was going to pass away and not remember like 90% of his life?
Mm-hmm.
I told that story to the Sam, and Sam was really sad about it. I told him, we can't stop this. He told me we can't stop this. But I told him, we can make Fezzelwick live a little bit more. Like our Fezzelwicks, like Maurice.
I don't think he's quite as bad as Fezzelwig was.
No, but he will be. And we can just make it better by giving him a free dross to grasp the chimerical reality more and more.
Okay. I mean, I don't have a problem with any of this. It's just all where money is going to come from, really.
I will pay 50 dross whenever I have 50 dross. I have 45 now. I'm thinking like we need to handle the freehold thing as well because no Shea or Hold is putting more glamour into this.
Well, we'll deal with that.
Yeah, we need to deal with that as well. I'm lastly, we need to be more careful regarding Leon and our actions now.
Yeah. I mean, we pretty much did it when we had to, and that was really. I mean, it's not like we really mixed with him much anyway.
We will have to. Now you're a councilwoman.
That doesn't mean he's gonna be my BFF.
He's not going to be your BFF, but he's your boss now.
No, he's not my boss. Not yet.
He is your boss. He is your count. He is your count. He is gonna be.
I don't owe any fealty to him. The only fealty I owe is to. It's not even fealty. It's just an oath I took for Brooklyn.
It's an oath of service to the people. Only oath you have is to the people. As he like says this with like a proud, because that's an oath he fucking created.
Exactly. I don't owe any oaths to him. So if I don't think that something he's doing is good for the people of Brooklyn, then I don't have to support it.
Yeah, that's why I created the council, because this was a basically, if he orders something and Sam has to do it, the council can say, "Ha, YOLO, no," because they have a right to veto their baron.
We do.
I am so fucking happy about the system I created. Actually, this wasn't the last.
I didn't think it was. Well, you rarely run out of words.
All the baronies are getting together. Did you know that?
Getting together?
There's this things, rumors I hear that someone is like working so hard to make baronies, the barony freeholds kind of get either like barony freeholds get connected, or like something like all the baronies working together because they don't want to have this, like as he shows like this around. And me, if they serve their people well, they won't have William Black or more William Blacks appearing. That is my assumption, of course, but we may need to do the same thing with the Staten Island if they do the thing, like where they just create an alliance between all the baronies. Why not create the alliance between democracies? And I got one idea. There is a place. There's a duchy. This duchy is ruled via council because their duke was a piece of shit and they kicked their duke. It's Council of Commoners. We can ask from a sport there to send trade agreements, giving them what we have, taking what they have. Under the rug, of course. While other baronies have border problems, stupid problems, barren rivalries, democratic states are in the field. They will recognize to help each other. Their case is our case. It's freedom. So I will go to those guys in the future after talk with Sam. And, maybe get some sport, get some draws, get some trade agreements, if possible.
There's no reason why we couldn't see what could be done.
Okay, that was the last thing. Do you have anything to say?
I don't know. You seem to have had a lot to say. I'm just I'm finding it difficult to keep track of everything at this point.
I have all in my mind. You don't have to worry. I've brought them down. We will do them one by one after or at the same time dealing with the ranchers.
I still think we gotta deal with them.
Of course we will deal with them. There's nothing left. Only thing I am waiting for is basically I sent a spy there. And my spy is gonna come back with an information, but that spy also may need you. Remember our sneaky friend Nathaniel?
Yes.
He wishes to sneak out this place of theirs. He wants to sneak in, like sneak around, find information, and get out.
He
He may
should
need
not
your
go in
help.
by himself. He should not go
He,
in there by himself unless he has if there's another option.
he needs your help. So, I would recommend you both not to enter, just to scout the environment and come back.
That makes a lot more sense than
Going in.
yeah.
This poison thing, I have a lot of shit to do. I don't know how I'm gonna work. We need to enter Taranar.
That's correct, we do. As soon as we can do that, and yeah, that's really all that there is to that. We just gotta get in there, we gotta try to find out if there's any way of negating that effect.
There is another way.
And in the process, we also need to keep in mind the fact that, like, well, obviously, I'm assuming you knew this already, but we don't tell we don't tell who we know that makes poisons.
There's another way to get me cured from this shit.
If this involves chimerical death, I'm going to murder you myself.
No, it's involving talking with Alice.
Then talk to Alice.
She has Pyrex, so you can cure me.
Okay, we'll talk to her.
It hurts. No, I don't want to.
It hurts for you to talk to her?
No, it also asks her something from her.
You know what? It doesn't really matter. William, you're just gonna have to do it. If you think that is the best way to do this, then you need to just talk to her.
Entering Taranar is me entering in the same place with the stupid High King David.
Then talk to Alice.
I will talk to goddamn Alice. Ugh!
You don't have to like her, and she doesn't have to like you. Although you seem to be kind of okay, maybe you guys can. If
she is my sister.
If you feel like you can trust her at all, then go for it. I just don't. So I don't think she's going to screw you over on purpose, but I would just maybe say that she is probably, just don't expect her to come help you out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because she probably won't. As proven in the past.
She may ask for stuff, but we will see.
And that's what we do here in the Changeling Society. We make deals.
God damn it. Stop being fucking, stop saying oh, that's what we do. No, that's not what we do.
Yeah, it is.
No, that's not what everybody does.
Yes, it is. We make deals. We all do that.
No, I don't do that. I'm a changeling. I don't do deals with everybody.
Well, everybody but you, people. Then.
No, not everybody but me. There's a bunch of people who doesn't do deals. Changeling is not about all deals. Stop saying that changeling is all about
deals. But it is.
No, it's not.
Quit yelling at me.
Is.
Quit yelling at me. It is my opinion, and you're not going to change it.
And you're allowed to be wrong.
And so are you.
I am not. I'm never wrong.
That's so full of shit. That is so full of shit. I could name a time, but then you were wrong.
I'm going to do... what was the thing I'm going to do? What? Fuck. I hate everything. I also will make a bunch of speeches probably against Leon, just so you know.
I would be shocked if you didn't.
Okay. I am gonna go and fucking murder someone because fuck Leon.
That sounds like a poor choice. You might end up in jail. But,
Are you gonna write the thing that I told you to?
You mean the glitter stuff?
Yeah, less. Using the legend.
I kind of don't. I mean, I'll totally put up graffiti in the style of her, and I can totally make it look like her handwriting. I've got some experience in that sort of thing, which I probably shouldn't be too loud about, but there you go. Um, but I guess my problem is that I'm not her,
So?
and I don't want to use her name for something like that. It's her name.
Les is a commoner, messiah, and portent of doom. Every time
Alas,
she wrought something,
Alas was my best friend.
so what? You can use your best friend's name.
You
You're not.
you don't seem to understand. Our names are important, you know that. Like, we're changelings, and that's part of our thing. Like, we don't like we all have true names that we don't tell each other, and the name that we choose is really important.
I
Like,
know
for
that
me to use her name,
name
uh,
is a name. It's about winning. It's about making a change. You're not going to make any change if you don't write a less there because it's the name that people believe is the portent of doom, not your name.
well, I wasn't going to put up there Misha.
The other name is known by no one.
So
Unless
it could become that way.
uh, how you're just going to be seen as copycat.
And that's fine.
That's not fine, Misha. That's not what we need. What we need
It
is
still gets
people to.
attention,
No, it doesn't get the attention, Misha, because the people believes a less, not you.
but until it's proven right.
We don't know it's proven enough because people won't believe it. People just like look at it and say, well, somebody's copycatting someone. Because that's exactly what we're doing. Nobody knows except you and me, probably Charles, who was a less. It's about keeping her name and her legend alive as well. You know she would have wanted this. She would have wanted to help us, right?
Yeah, I know she would have been helping.
Then why not using her name? Who else would be deserving this mental anyway? Me, Charles, or you? Let me tell you, you. You're sneaky like her. You question things like that. You understand Pekingese from better than anybody. It's up to you to continue that legend. Making people believe. You say I'm not the guy in the front. This is your chance to be guy in the back.
I've already been forced to the front.
I didn't force you. You said I want to do it.
I was already in the front before I became a council.
If you're talking about the
I had to be your champion.
yes, and I didn't force you to do that.
Well, you know, Shea really was just a terrible choice at the time.
I didn't force you though. Like it's not about like
I
being
didn't
forced
say
right now.
didn't say you forced me. I said I was forced, but I didn't say it was necessarily by you. It was by circumstances.
Yeah, and now you say that I feel uncomfortable there, and you are already like in the front as a council member, but you can just do more and affect more hearts being at the back doing the thing that the LS does. Our names, our legends, isn't just who they used to be. William Black is not my real name. If someone in the future uses the same name to do something, I will be honored by it. Do you think like she would have enjoyed what this guy does? No, she wouldn't. And she would have done something about it. So would a less. The legend people believes.
I'll think about it, okay?
Okay. I'm passionate about these kind of stuff because I fucking hate Leon. He's
I noticed.
he's one of the worst things regarding this society.
Still better than Isidore.
Good job making him relatable.
Oh, stop it. Don't get mean and sarcastic, William. Usually I'm just sarcastic. I'm not usually mean, too.
No, you are usually mean and sarcastic. Don't
Okay, you're right. Never mind. But please don't do it right now.
I am gonna go ahead and do some dumb shit.
When I do this thing, I'm probably going to start doing it in the area around where the county freehold's at.
They might put more people into
Well,
the.
I'm not going to do it right there. I mean, it'll be on buildings in the area, not like on the freehold.
The first time Maxine did this,
I just need him to see it.
No, I understand. He will hear it. Like I made a speech, people start talking, and then the middle of the day, he was the count. They made a decision in like one day. But like this scene, the first thing actually was seen in Coney Island. The rule your mind, rule yourself. And then there was they all fall down, name your price, which is a stupid attempt to fucking go for the goddamn fucker who died here. And the third one was scarred and just, see how he rises. Turn evil fate the black, and we will be heard. Takes a deep breath.
Yeah, right now, Misha's not looking at you. She is looking away. And you can see like a glint of tears. No, she's not actually crying. But you can tell that she's getting close.
And William is like, that one was seen in Manhattan because the dude was in Manhattan.
I know the things she wrote. I don't need you to list them for me.
It's up to you where you put them.
And I want it to be somewhere in his face if I'm going to do this. I mean, I won't be doing it on the freehold itself because that seems just dumb. But
I'm going to tell you one thing. Those guards are fucking perceptive. I did my best to hide. And I know it's not like easy for me to hide. But I did my fucking best. I was quite good. They just saw me. They're quite good.
That's fine. I wasn't going to do it there. It's going to be like somewhere in the neighborhood. They can't be guarding everything.
No,
in fact, I'll take a minute. I'll take some time and actually pay attention to where they're at on a regular basis, so that I can find a place that they will pass regularly, but not a place that they spend tons of time at.
And this is why you do the sneaking and not me, because you think about sneaking before you do.
Well, yeah. It's the best way to do that. If you have the time to kind of catch patterns, it does help. It's like playing a video game, William.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to like do stuff. Maybe like give money, give 45 draws to educate people. If I should or not, I'm not sure.
Maybe put that. I don't think that should be your primary thing. The school's good and it's important, but we don't need to necessarily have a school as long as we have a teacher.
We have like the Reaming here provides us like with warmth and food. So like they can feed themselves, and at the same time we can build a place like a small school if need be.
We can just tuck them into one of the rooms here for now. It's not. We don't need a school. We can
put them in the cathedral as well, like
The theater, yeah, they can totally use the theater.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's not like there's going to be shows going there every day.
Oh, exactly.
And so yeah, we could throw them in there, and that's fine unless they suddenly have. Even that would hold a really large group of people. So
Another
that should be fine.
another idea I had was getting a deal with like Amber, and every week she will use a summer art that makes the place like when you sleep and wake up, you have the you refill yourself, and every week if you can do that, that would be amazing. Especially after like a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I will talk to her about this as well. Uh, Other than that, I will try to do those stuff. Please talk with Will Freedom as soon as you can, and make him meet with the Baron.
I will
Pardon.
talk to Bill.
Fuck Governor. Fuck Baron.
We get it. I get it. William, take a chill pill. Relax a little bit.
Never.
Your blood pressure is going to go up, and it's going to explode from banality.
Hey, we'll see it soon. See you later, Misha. I gotta go.
Will you meet me later to swim?
No, I have other stuff to do.
Later, I said.
Yeah, we will see.
I'm not joking.
See you later.
If you don't chill out some, I'm going to bash your head in.
I will try.
And I'll win.
I will punch your face.
Not if you're dead first.
You will see it soon. Bye-bye.
She just kind of gives you like half a wave.
Yeah, he like touches the head of Inaba like, oh, see you later, Inaba.
She just kind of looks up at you, Just kind of looks up at you and with those big bunny eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of an acknowledgement, if nothing else.
Okay. I guess that will be the moment we end our scene.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, guys, for watching. See you next time.